because I was the oldest of 5 children, and I've been of service to my family and my community since I was 2. It's been absolutely exactly what I wanted it to be. I have been. I do get to know that I get up every morning, go to work, help people with radiation, which is a miracle.
Tom Buckley, who I work with, and I were the first 2 of 3 graduates from medical school at Tufts who went into it. We're still both doing it. We're still both doing it here, so I guess it was the right choice.
I got a job before going off to college at the local VA hospital, and my job was an orderly on the quadriplegic ward. That was a real eye-opener. At that point, I realized in order to really help these vets, I needed to be either an RN or an MD.
I love taking care of children throughout their lives, from birth until they're 23 years old, new generations of children, taking care of children with disabilities, taking care of children with all sorts of illnesses.
One of the most important things I do is educate people about vaccines as well as administer vaccines. And I would say that a lot of my younger partners have probably never seen some of the terrible diseases that were prevented by these vaccines, and so I'm very proud of that.
Specifically in the operating room, we have much more advanced equipment as this new microscope. These are giving far superior results when you use them. Furthermore, intraocular lenses have come a long way. So when we take a cataract out, we put a new lens in. Now we have the ability to give what's called a multifocal lens that can or cannot address astigmatism. And that has given patients the ability to read and see distance without glasses at the same time.
Every aspect of technology has changed the way that we administer care. So everything, to be simplistic, everything in the past was basically based on plain films, and now everything is based on CAT scans and MRIs. So it's magnitudes of level different. So while we had systems for being fairly certain that we were treating our patients safely and as accurately as we could, now we're 100% certain. It's absolutely safe and absolutely have the tumor in the target, which is our goal. I've become completely accustomed to having the highest level of technology available to me here, and couldn't treat any place that didn't have what Emerson has continued to provide for the patients.
It's home, and from the people that deliver the meals, to the people that clean the floors, to the nursing staff, to the physicians, everyone's goal is to have the patients get better, have a good experience. And I think it's more of a homey environment than you would get in a tertiary care setting, still providing the same excellent care. And the administration is very interested in quality, and I've now assumed a new role as medical director of quality. So I really think they see value in getting good quality care in the community.
It was one of the best moves a 30-year-old dermatologist could have ever made. I joined a superb and welcoming medical staff and a highly respected community hospital.
My daughter, Dr. Hadley Cohen, is an internist. For the last year plus, she's been at Acton Medical Associates as a partner with me, which is tremendously joyous for me. I get to see her every day. And what's really fun is that patients who have been to me for the last 25 years and families that have known me well are now choosing her as their internist.
Emerson does the community hospital role extremely well, and I've been very happy here as a practitioner and also as a patient. I've had my medical care here from the beginning. I had my son here, and it's been a privilege for me to work with my colleagues, and also when my colleagues come to the emergency department to be part of their care.
It really is the quintessential community hospital. It has amazing amenities, and just as important, it has ties to the Boston teaching hospitals, namely partners. So really, for a patient in this area, they don't realize how lucky they are. They have literally the best of all worlds.
Emerson Hospital really provides the means in which we can take excellent care of our children here in town. The newborn nursery is outstanding. The Emerson ER provides excellent care for our sick children. And the inpatient care by our EPG service and the pediatric intervention team really provide wonderful, wonderful care for our children.
And I went around to all these different doctors' offices and met and chatted with people, and on every wall there was a certificate for being in AOA, which is the Honor Society for medical school. And it's like one thing to get into the Honor Society in high school, but it's like really a big deal to be in the Honor Society in med school. And I was like, oh my God, this is where all the smart kids hang out.
I'm allowed to work in the manner and the time that I feel is appropriate for each patient. It's just been an environment that's been very conducive to feeling part of Emerson Hospital, as opposed to just an employee of Emerson Hospital.
It's a great community hospital, and people love their community hospital. They keep coming back. They're proud of their physicians. They're proud of how they're taken care of, and the generations just keep coming. It's a great place.